Sometimes getting through a difficult period in our life will involve turning to someone else for their support. I mean, sometimes that support might need to come from a psychological therapy service like our own, but not always. I think amazing therapy is being done every day, not only by professional therapists, but out there in our daily lives, when we can spend time with someone we trust who is a patient listener and who can understand us. Talking about what your life feels like just now, the things that are happening and how it's all affecting you is a vital part of recovering from it, and there's really no substitute to talking to a kind listener. Well, of course, sometimes that sort of person might not be available to us, and that's when sessions with a therapist and attending specialist group therapy sessions might be what you need to do to get through this period and manage these feelings. But there is a third option. Learning to become your own therapist is undoubtedly one of the most helpful things a person can do for themselves. Becoming your own therapist means you can learn how to generate your own reassurance rather than looking for reassurance from someone else. It can let us find motivation from the inside of ourselves rather than waiting on something better coming along to lift our spirits up. Being your own therapist gives us the choice to stay with a bad feeling and just try to bear it for as long as we can hold on, or to change it into a different feeling that we choose for ourselves. Having the skills required to change the way you feel gives you much more options in life. Rather than avoiding situations that make you anxious, you can face them, or instead of using food, alcohol, gambling, etc. to escape from feelings, we can stay with them and use new coping skills that don't destroy our lives. This also allows you to feel less dependent upon other people, so your relationships are freed up and feel more equal. And all of this builds up our self-confidence, knowing we can face challenges and overcome the emotional roller coaster that we live on really alters the way that we see ourselves. Being your own therapist is the more difficult out of all the options, but it's the one that will give you an advantage throughout the rest of your life. It's mostly the more difficult path to take because, well, there are no quick fixes taking this route. It's about making a commitment to yourself and learning new ideas, techniques and strategies that can let you alter your own life. Motivational quotes or speakers are avoided in this therapy. They might make you feel pumped up for 5 minutes, but then you crash back to where you started. But despite the effort required, being your own therapist is worth it. In fact, it's liberating. In this playlist, you have videos demonstrating a range of self-therapy techniques. They are steps we all need to follow if we want to manage the way our life feels, rather than just forcing our way through each day, hoping that somehow it gets better or easier. So from tips on how to stop worrying, achieve a more restful sleep, through to learning how to properly relax, let go, and breathe like a Zen monk. You might benefit from any of them, or you might want to just concentrate on perfecting one before moving on to another. You'll need a notepad for these videos to write down the techniques that you want to practice and master. The notepad is effective you creating your own self-help manual.